We are solving a past paper question in this video. Part A has two questions and Part B has also two questions. Let's start Part A. Now this is the information given for Part A, so let's discuss and understand this. Here is part of a number grid. A square can be placed anywhere on the grid, outlining four numbers. And we can see that a square is already given on the grid. Now for the given square, the numbers in opposite corners of the square are multiplied together, and the difference between the products is found. And it is 6. The question in part 1 is the grid is continued downwards. If n represents the number of the top left of the square, complete the square with expressions for the other numbers. To fill the square, use the square highlighted in part A and write its numbers in terms of n. Now, if n represents the number of the top left of the square, then the top left number here is 8 and is equal to n. Next number 9 is equal to n plus 1. Third number 14 is equal to n plus 6. Fourth number 15 is equal to n plus 7. We have solved the first question of part A. Now let's see the next question, which is use your answer to part 1 to prove that the difference between the products of the opposite corners is always 6. Hence, using the square in part 1, we find the difference between the products of the opposite corners. Multiplying the brackets and solving, we get the answer and it is 6. Hence, we have proved that the difference between the products of the opposite corners is always 6. Part B is, here is part of a different number grid. A cross can be placed anywhere on the grid outlining 5 numbers. The numbers in the cross are added together. There are two questions in Part B. First question is, find and simplify an expression in terms of n for the sum of the numbers in the cross below. To fill the given cross, we will use the cross highlighted in the previous slide. The top number is represented by n, so 14 is equal to n. And then accordingly, we write other numbers in terms of n, and so 23 is equal to n plus 9. 24 is equal to n plus 10. 25 is equal to n plus 11. 34 is equal to n plus 20. Now we have to find the sum of the numbers in this cross. So sum of the numbers in the cross is equal to n plus n plus 9 plus n plus 10 plus n plus 11 plus n plus 20 equal to, which is the required expression in terms of n for the sum of the numbers in this cross. Question 2 of part B is, the sum of the numbers in the cross below is 330. Complete the cross with the correct numbers. As you know that this cross is from the grid in part B, so we will fill it with expressions in terms of n, which we found in question 1 of part B. Now the expression found in terms of n for the sum of the numbers is 5n plus 50 and is equal to 330 here. Now subtract 50 from both sides and n is equal to 56. Now we complete the cross with the numbers. Replace n by 56. Now we put value of n and find the rest 4 numbers of the cross. Let's fill the cross now with numbers. N plus 9 equal to 65. N plus 10 equal to 66. N plus 11 equal to 67. N plus 20 equal to 76. And the question is solved.